Hey guys, it's your girl Mama Guy again, and I'm in with another video. Today we are coming to do a mini beaded bag, so stay tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel for more video. Let's go. Welcome guys, this is the bead we are coming to use, and this is my sugar bead. I choose this because this is what I want to use. You can choose any bead of your choice, and this is my fish line 0.70 millimeter. This is the fish line I will use for my work. Yes, this is the fish line I will use for my work. And next thing is my scissors to cut the fish line. So now let's start. So this is my fish line. So I've cut a particular length that you think you can hold, and first I'll put four on the fish line. I'm putting 4 on the fish line. 4. So the fourth one is what I will use the other fish line to cross inside. Watch me careful. I'll cross it inside like this. Yes, and pull the 2. Yes, so this is what you will get. So this is what I am getting. Yes, so now I'm coming to continue with 3. I'll put 1 at one side, 1 at one side, and the third one I will use the 2 fish line to cross inside like I am doing it right now. Yes, like that. Okay, so now on this fish line I'm putting 1 and this one 1. Yes, I'm putting 1 on both sides and cross it with the third one. Yes, so like this, and I'll use the third one to cross it inside the bead like that and pull the 2 fish lines, and this is what you will get. Yes, so we continue the same way. You hold the 2 ends, you put 1 at one side, you put 1 at one side, 1 at the other side, and use the third one, put it inside and cross it with the other fish line like what I am doing here. Yes, so this is what I am getting. So we continue like that. You continue, you hold the 2 ends, you pick 3 beads, you put 1 at one side, 1 at one side, and the third one is what you will use to cross it. Yes, that's the method we are using today. Yes, so this is what I am getting. You continue like that so the length that you want. So what I am doing here, you can still use this method to get a bigger bag than what I am doing here. So it depends on the size you want. You can add more chain to it to achieve your length that you want. Yes, so when I reach my length, I'll change what I am doing here. So you watch me very carefully. So 1 at one side, 1 at one side, and I'll use the last one to cross it inside like this. So that's what I am doing here. Yes, so we continue like that till I reach my length that I want to. Yes, so that's the third one that I'm using to cross it like this. Yes, so now let's count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, now this is the 9th one. So on this one I'm adding the 3 beads on this fish line. Watch me carefully. I'm adding the 1 2 3. Yes, before you use the other fish line to cross it inside. That is when you want to turn to the other side. Yes, so the fish line will be inside the one side bead. So on this fish line I'm coming to add 3 again to weave at the other side. Yes, so 1 2 3. Watch me carefully. Yes, so this is what I am doing. Yes, so now we'll continue to weave at the other side again. So this fish line I'm coming to pass it through this bead. Yes, so I'll pass it through this bead like this. Yes, so on this fish line I'm adding 2 beads. Yes, 2 beads on this fish line, and use the second one, the other fish line, to cross inside the second bead. So we continue like this. I'm using this fish line, passing it through this bead. So here, when you pass the fish line through the other bead, you put the bead on the other bead, the other fish line too. Sorry. Yes, so now that's what I am doing now. Yes, so I'll pass this fish line to inside this bead like this. Like this. Yes, and put 2 beads on this fish line. 2 beads on this fish line. 1, 2. So this is the second one. So I'm using the other fish line to cross it inside the bead. Yes, like that. Okay, so I'll pass this fish line through this bead again. And on this bead, I'm on this fish line, I'm adding 2 beads. Okay, so that's how we will continue. So we reach the end of this one before we turn. Yes, that's how we'll continue. So we reach the end of this place before we turn to make it big. Yes, so put this fish line inside this bead again. That is what we are coming to do. So this is the second one. You cross it inside, you put it inside the next bead again, you put 2 beads on the other fish line again, and you cross it inside. So here, watch me, this is the last bead that left. I'll put it inside, and the fish line that I've put inside, that is where I'll put the 2 beads. Yes, watch me, that is where I'm putting my 2 beads because I want to turn to the other side. Okay, yes, that is what I am doing now. So instead of the fish line to be inside this bead, is rather here. So on this fish line, I'm coming to add 3 beads again. I'm coming to move to this side, so I'm coming to add 3 beads on this fish line. 1, 2, 3. So I'll use the other fish line to cross it inside like this. So I'll pass this fish line through this bead like this, and I'll add 2 beads to the other side, and cross it inside like this. So that is how we'll build to the size of the base that we want. So you build to the size of the base that you want. So let's go. Okay, so on this fish line, I'm adding 2 beads on this fish line again. So 1, 2, and cross it with the other one. Yes, now I am done with my base. Yes, this is how I want my base to be. This is the size that I want. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is what I will build on to get my bag. So I'll build all around to it like this. Yes, so that's what we are coming to do. So here, watch me carefully. On this fish line, I'm adding 3 beads. 3 beads on this fish line. 1, 2, 3. So I'll cross it with the 3rd bead. Yes, so here you do it as if you are folding it and pull the fish line to be strong. So I'll put it inside this bead like this, and on this fish line I'm adding 2 beads. 1, 2. I'm adding 2 beads like this. Yes, so this is what you get. So here on this fish line, I'm passing it through this bead passing that fish line through this bead like this. Yes, so I'll put 2 beads on this fish line. 1, 2, and cross it on the second one inside the bead like this. Like this. So I'll pass this fish line through this bead and then add 2 beads to the other fish line. So 1, 2, then I'll cross it inside the second bead like this. Yes, so here I'll pass this fish line through this bead again, the next bead. Yes, so I'll put 2 beads on it again and cross it. It's the same process throughout. Yes, it's the same process throughout. You pass 1 fish line through 1 bead and add 2 fish line on the other bead and cross it inside the second bead like this. Yes, so that is what you will get. That's what you will get. You pass it through like that and add 2 beads on the other fish line and cross it inside the second bead. So that's what we are going to do till we finish it all round. You pass it through the next bead and add 2 beads like what I am doing right now, like this. So you pass it through the next bead like this and add 2 beads to the other fish line. 1, 2, and cross it inside the second bead like this. Yes, don't forget to be pulling the fish line to make it strong. So on this bead we are going to pass it through here, and the other fish line you add 2 beads to it and cross it inside like I am doing it right now. Yes, remember to pull the fish line very well. Yes, so you pass the fish line through the next bead like this. You pass it through the next bead like this. Yes, so the other fish line is here. Yes, so this is the other fish line. So you add 2 beads on it again. So the second one you pass the other thread line, you cross it inside and pull it. You pass it through the next bead, pull it very well and put 2 beads on the other fish line and cross it inside like this. Remember to be pulling it. Yes, so that's what we are coming to do. That's what we are coming to do to get our bag. Yes, you pass it through like that and pull it. Here you can see me very well. We are at the corner here, so the next bead there, that's where you pass it through. The next bead. Yes, so you pull it very well to be folded and add 2 beads again. You add 2 beads again like this. Yes, so now this fish line will pass it through the next bead again and add 2 beads to the other fish line again. You add 2 beads to the other fish line again and cross it inside the second bead like this. Yes, so the next bead again like this, and put 2 beads on the other fish line again and cross it inside the second bead and cross it inside the second bead like this. Yes, so this is what we are going to do till we finish. So please, if you follow me to this stage, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please share my videos, like, comment for more videos. So now we continue like that. Yes, so we put the next fish line through the next bead like this, and put 2 beads on the fish line like this, and cross it inside the second bead. You put the fish line through the next bead, you add 2 beads to the next fish line, and cross it inside the second bead like this. So here my fish line is about to finish, so I'm putting it inside the beads like this. Here you have to pull it very well to make it strong. You pass it through the beads like how I am doing it here. You pass the right one through and the left one through the beads, and pull it very well. Pull it very well, and make sure you pass it through many beads so that it will not remove. Pass it through the beads so that it will not remove, like how I am doing it here. You pass it through the beads over and over again. So this is what I've gotten. Pull it very well, and this is what I've gotten. Yes. Okay, now we are coming to cut a new fish line. We are coming to cut a new fish line and put it inside this bead and this bead. Watch me very carefully. So this is where the fish line was, so I'll pass it through the next bead like how we have been doing it, and add the 2 bead like how we were doing it. Yes, you add the 2 beads, 1, 2, and cross it inside the second bead like this. Yes, so that's what we are coming to do now. Yes, so we pass it through the next bead. Yes, next bead. You pass it through the next bead and add 2 beads again. You add 2 beads again. Yes, so when you add it, you cross it inside the second bead like this. Like this. Okay. Yeah, so now we've reached the corner again. So it's just the same process that you pass it through the next bead at the corner over there. Then you add your 2 beads again. Remember to be pulling the fish line to make it strong. Remember to be pulling it. You pass it through the next bead like this. Yes, and you add 2 beads again like this, and cross it on the inside the second bead like this. Pass it through the next bead. Pass it through the next bead like this. Add 2 beads on the other fish line, and cross it inside the second bead like this. Like this. So here we are done. It's left with 1 bead. So this is how it will look. So you pass the fish line through this bead and this bead. Yes, you pass it through this bead and this bead. Yes, and add 1 bead. Add 1 bead. Yes, add 1 bead. So this is what we get. Yes, so this is what we build on. Yes, this is what you get. So we are coming to start the second row. Yes, so on this fish line we are going to add 3 beads on one side. 3 beads on one side. Yes, 3 beads on one side, and cross it inside the 3rd bead, and continue the process. So let's go. So here, this is the last stage, so we pass it through this one and this one. Yes, so we are passing it through 2 beads at the last stage and add 1 bead to finish it. We are adding 1 bead to finish 8. Yes, so this is what we've gotten. Yes, this is the last stage for the main bag. Yes, this is what we've gotten. This is how it looks. Yes, this is how it looks. Now we are coming to build the lid. Yes, 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Yes, that is what we've gotten. So now let's build the lid. It's the same process but on one side. Yes, the same process but on one side. That is what I am doing here. It's just the same process but on one side of the bag. One side of the bag. So that's what I am doing here. I'm building the lid that I will use to cover the bag. So that's what I am doing here. So you do it, you build it, you pass it through the next bead like this and add 2 beads on the other fish line like how I am doing it here, and pass it and cross it inside the next bead, the second bead like this, pass it through the next bead. So here, on this fish line we are going to add 2 beads. That is how we learned how to turn. Yes, so now we continue beading. So on this fish line I'm adding 3. We continue the next stage of our lid. Yes, so we continue till 5 row. Let's go. So this is the 5th row. Yes, so on this fish line I'm coming to add 2 beads on this fish line, 1 2, and cross it inside like how we were doing it. Yes, so we pass the fish line through the next bead again and add 2 beads on the other fish line. On the other fish line like this. Yes, 1 2, and cross it like this. Yes, so this is the last row. So we pass it through the last bead and add 2 beads on the fish line that you passed through. Yes, on this fish line you add 2 beads again, 1 2. Then you cross it inside this bead again like this. So here, watch me very carefully. We are coming to bring the fish line to this bead. So we are passing the fish line through the beads to that bead. To that bead. 1 2 3 4 on this bead like this. Yes, so the other fish line too, will bring it inside the same bead again. 1 2 3 4. Yes, so this is how it looks. Yes, so instead of this bead, now it's inside this bead. So we are adding 3 beads on this fish line again. 1 2 3. Yes, so we are continuing on the same process like this. So you see that it brings a particular shape here. So you continue, pass it through the next bead like this. On this bead, yes, on this bead, and add 2 beads on this fish line. On this fish line, and cross it inside like this. Yes, you pass it through the next bead and add 2 beads on this fish line. Cross it inside the second bead like this. Pass it through the next bead. Put 2 beads on this fish line and cross it inside the second bead. Pass it through it like this. Add 2 beads and cross it inside. Pass it through and cross it inside the last bead. Yes. So now when you reach the second to last, that's where you stop. So the fish line that you pass through, that is where you put the beads now. Yes, like this. Like this. So you put 2 beads on the fish line and cross it on the second bead. So it brings the same shape to the other side. So now we are coming to pass the fish line to the next bead again before we continue weaving. Yes, so we are coming to bring it inside this fish line. Watch it carefully. Inside this bead, inside this bead. Yes, so you put the fish line inside the bead to bring it inside the second to last bead. The second to last bead. Yes, so this is how it looks. Yes, so on this fish line we are coming to add 3 again. 3 again. Yes, so you pull it like this. So you can see that the shape is coming. So you pass it through the next bead. You add 2 and cross it inside the second bead like this. Pass it through the next bead. Add 2 beads and cross it inside the second bead. Pass it through the next bead again. Add 2 beads. Yes, and cross it inside the second bead. Now that is the last one. That is the last one that we are coming to bead on this stage. So you put it inside and add the bead to the line that you put inside like this. So here my fish line, it's finished. So I'm coming to pass it through the beads. I'm passing the fish line through the bead because it's finished. Yes, before I'll bring a new fish line. Yes, like this. You have to pass it through and pull it very well. Pass it through and pull it very, very, very well to make it strong for you. It makes the bag strong and last longer. Yes, so when you pass it through it, this is how it looks. So this is our shape we are having now. So now this is where we will start and end on this. So we put the fish line inside this bead like this and add 3 beads on this fish line like this. Like how we were doing it, you add 3 beads and cross it with the second fish line like this. Yes, so you pass the fish line through this bead and add 2 beads on this fish line. Yes, like this, and pass it the fish line through this bead again, and this is our last stage, and add 2 beads again. Yes, so this is our last stage. Yes, this is our last stage. So what we are coming to do right now is to pass the fish line through the beads. pass it through the beads like this to make it very strong. I make sure I pass it through most of the beads. Yes, it makes the bag strong and stay longer. So you pass it through the beads again, pass it through the beads again. Yes, and pull it to be strong. So this is what we've gotten. Yes, so the next thing right now to do is to fix the handle of your choice. For me, I fix my chain on it and it's very easy to fix. Yes, so if you follow me to this stage, thank you very much for your patience and may God bless you. See you next time in my next video. Bye bye.